Hey everyone, it's Waffle Bro, and today I'm going to show you some redstone. Today we'll be taking a look at this tree farm. This tree farm has dispensers here with bone meal inside of them. You can place saplings here and almost insta-grow the saplings. Then pistons will push and destroy lots of the leaves, causing saplings to generate that you can use for your next batch. There's also slabs up top to prevent any enormous trees from growing. Let's give it a test now, shall we? Now we're going to use the leaf destroyers. Some saplings have dropped. Let's see how many. Not many, probably. Only 2, but it still helps a lot. Now you can just come along with your axe and just break all this wood. Destroy it all. Obviously you won't be doing as fast as me because I'm in creative mode. And then the rest of the leaves will decay and you can plant in your new batch of saplings. And that's how this farm works. Now I'm going to show you how to build it. Now this is what the redstone looks like. If you see, it's not that complicated, but I'll show you anyways. So what you're going to need is some redstone repeaters, some comparators, some dirt, some dispensers, some wool. That's not needed, but I just have it for my tree growers and leaf blowers. You also want some sort of slab and then some sort of blocks for decoration. So let's get to building this thing. I've got my dispensers with NTB tags, so they're automatically going to be filled with bone meal. That'll just help save me some time. But you want to place 8 dirt in a row like this. On top of that dirt, you want to place 8 dispensers facing the dirt, just like this. This is where your saplings are going to go. Next, you want to come 2 blocks out of all of these, place in redstone repeaters facing the dispensers on any tick, then place redstone coming out of those. Now you should have 1 redstone here coming down into your underground redstone area. For your underground redstone area, find your switch and place a piece of redstone under it. Then try to lead your redstone to under your mechanism, similar to this. Just dig out a hole until you find the other bunker that you dug over here. I can't talk today. I just woke up. But, so now you want to fill in the surrounding blocks, so that way the redstone has a path to move through. Now remember, every 15 blocks you need to place a repeater. Mine worked out perfectly. A repeater right at the end. Now what you need to do is place a repeater anyways, running into a comparator with redstone around the comparator, and then set it to subtract mode just by right clicking it. This will mean that once you hit your lever over here, this will be on a clock. It is important that you have the repeater to make sure that your comparator has the signal strength great enough to send power to all 8 of these dispensers. You can turn it off by flipping this lever. Now for covering it up. You need to place sandstone or whatever block is in your environment over most of it. When it comes to your switch, it's going up a block. If you go like this, it'll cut off the redstone. So, the solution to that is to get a slab of any type. I'm going to use sandstone so it blends in, and now it's going to work again. You flip your lever, comes on, flip it again, comes off. That's it for this part. now that you have this part done, I decided to go ahead and decorate it, and be sure to light up the inside. Now that that's done, we're going to build the leaf crusher. Now how this is going to work is you want to go out 2 blocks like this, 2 blocks out from the dirt. Now this is where you're going to start building up. I'm going to build up 3 blocks, and then put a wall of pistons. I'm only going to put 3 pistons just for this tutorial. You can put as many rows as you want. I will show you how to make sure that all of them are activated no matter what. Now the next step is above these pistons, place some blocks and lead off with slabs over your dirt. So each piece of dirt should have a slab over it. An upside down slab. I messed that up. An upside down slab over it. Okay. Now that we have that done, it's time for some redstone. Now, this purple, magenta, whatever, is going to be how we're going to power this. So that doesn't actually matter right now. The first step they want to do is for every even number, if you have an even number of pistons, you go up to the second one you start, you go place your slabs right here. And then if it's odd, like your top one, then you'll put blocks over. So if you have an even number, just continue this, put things right there, and then if these were just pistons, I would put some slabs here, just like this. But this is my last row. It's only 1, so I put blocks above it. Now what I'm going to do is run some slabs out, not pistons out. What am I talking? Run some repeaters into these. Run some redstone out for this, and then we're gonna run some redstone on top of this. Now on all your layers, you want to put the repeaters and then the redstone. And on top layer, just put the redstone. Next, place a repeater flowing into these with a redstone dust behind it. Then redstone dust coming down on slabs all the way to the bottom. Repeat this for any of these layers, except instead of coming to the bottom layer, come to the layer under it. So what it would look like is you would have this here, then you would place in some slabs like this. You come up like that, up here, and if this was my layer, my redstone would be coming in here. Then I would go up by, actually this would be the layer, I think. So I would throw in my repeater. Actually, I did this in the wrong order, but you get what I mean. You just stack up these, go under. Okay, so I figured this out. I just had a little bit of brain fart there. So you would just come up like this, and then there would be the repeater. Okay? Going into more repeaters. Now you can do this for your whole design if you want. I'll choose to do this time, but otherwise you would just have the redstone lining across the top, which we don't need now that we have. Now the next step is to build something known as a monostable circuit. Now how you're going to do this, first of all, is we're going to start wiring up our redstone here to get an idea of where we should build this thing. So just wire up your redstone into the right area, like so, like we did before. Wire it all up, and boom, we have that part. Now, we can't be doing this. We need to get it to the surface at this point. So we're going to build this and this. I should probably have normal sandstone in my inventory. Yep, that would definitely help. Now once we've got this, you want to have redstone running into a sticky piston, which I forgot to bring along. Let me go get that. There we go, sticky piston. Like this with a block on top. Then you want to take a repeater output and redstone running into this. Now make sure that the circuit can go on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're good. We're not over 15. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're good. There will be no issues with how long our circuit is. Now throw a slab there, and just because it's going to come out of here, we should just move this a couple of blocks. Just come up like this. Then here we can place our sticky piston, YMC into play, take the repeater output into there. Now, yeah, we should be good. Let's just finish in placing these blocks, and there, we've got this. Now when we flip this lever, the pistons will activate for 1 tick. So that's what we want. It does get dark inside these things, so remember to light the place up. Here you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a tree farm. Now, to just test it out, we'll need a couple of things. We need some saplings. Oak is the only kind that works, because it's the only kind of tree that can grow next to each other without growing giant trees, or just without interrupting with each other. So these oak saplings are the only ones that can work. Also, be sure to fill up your dispensers with bone meal, which I already have done. Now flip this lever once you're ready to start growing your trees. Some take a while to grow, some are really fast. Fourth rise I'm recording, it's gonna take a while. I can definitely see that. How about I just cut until when they're done? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'm sick of waiting. If you want the trees to grow faster, raise your slabs up higher. Which, I'm sick of waiting, so I am going to raise them up higher. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now, I raised them 1 block higher, now they should grow quicker. That actually went a lot quicker. You know, I already have my system wired up to do this, so why don't I just put in a couple of pistons here, add to the leaf destroyers, throw in a polished dial right there. Now we can flip this lever. Boom. Also forgot to put a slab in there, but it did break the leaves. Sometimes saplings will fall, other times they will glitch and just like shoot across the world. Other times you get super lucky and none will fall. This is just to help you get your saplings. So it didn't appear that any saplings dropped that time, but I can still come along. I can break all this wood just like this. Sometimes you lose saplings, sometimes you gain them. So it's not very good at getting you saplings, but it's pretty good if you want to get wood pretty quickly. And now the leaves will decay and you'll get a lot of them. So anyways guys, if you enjoyed that tutorial and you found it helpful, be sure to leave a like down below. And of course, leave in the comments your suggestion of what I should build next time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!